With hunting season in full swing in Ohio, deer and turkey hunters must report their harvest. But there may be a new way for the hunters to check their stations. Lindsay Rice now joins us in our studio. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, now, so hunters have the option to check their game online or through their telephone. Can you kind of walk us through this process?
Yeah, hunters are still required to check their game, but we've got some other convenient options for them this year as well. So after they've temporarily tagged their animal, they have the option to take it to a traditional check station like they have in the past, and that includes any licensed vendors this year. And so anywhere that you can buy your license, you'll be able to check your game. But they can also use the internet at wildohio.com and just click on the game check link. And then they also have the phone-in option. It's really easy, 1-877-TAG-IT-OH.
How exactly do they get online and tag it or call the phone? Is there anything specific they have to do?
Yeah, everyone that has to purchase a deer permit to be able to hunt deer in Ohio, they have a number, and it'll ask them to enter the number, and then it recognizes them in the program, and they'll be able to walk through the steps to check their game.
Now, is there something that hunters should be aware of when they're checking online or on the telephone?
With the landowners,
Yeah.
they don't have the option to do the phone check. They're not required to purchase the deer permit ahead of time, so they don't have the number to get them into the system. But they are able to go to any licensed vendor or to use the online check system.
So if a hunter goes hunting during the day, when do they have to check that game in by?
The game does need to be checked by 11:30 on the day that the game was taken, which is a difference from last year. They generally had until the next day to check that, so that is a big change this year.
Now, is this a popular feature so far?
Yeah, so far we've seen about 50% of the people have been checking their game using the internet, and about 35, oh no, I'm sorry, that was the phone check, and about 35% on top of that have been using the internet check-in. So it's been a popular option this year.
Now, where did this idea kind of originate from?
Other states have been doing it for years. I know Louisiana was one of the first states to kind of implement a system similar to this. So we're not really using cutting edge ideas here. Some of the technology is a little bit newer. We waited till we had the time that we could put together a complete system that would do everything that we wanted it to do.
Now, back to a different topic. A news release today said about you extending your hours. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's actually for our call-in hours. 1-800-WILDLIFE can answer many of your questions, and during the deer gun season, they're actually going to be operational from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
All right, Mrs. Rice, thank you for joining us on Newswatch today.